Hey everybody, this is Dave from Noizeproxy. I'm here today to show you a little bit about the instrument and effects rack I made and is free to download on my website, noizeproxy.com. And it's called Water Noise. And it's really just an instrument and effects rack to create water noise or water sounds. So the first is an instrument. So I'm going to go ahead and just play that for you and then mess around with the controls and explain, how everything works. So there's the volume. There's attack, decay, sustain, and release. So you can mess with it like you would, any kind of sampler or synthesizer. So it like right here it says like let's say it says we're like at 2 seconds. Oh, sorry. Let's just move it up. So we're at 2 seconds here, and on the attack, and 11 seconds on the release, because of all of the effects that are built in here. It's actually much shorter than that. Yeah, I'll turn the wet down. So just play with this to get what you want. Like the release at 60 seconds is actually probably more like 8 to 10 seconds. But if I turn that down and I turn the sustain down, turn the decay up and the attack down, yeah, if you put a saturator on that and an OTT, you could like make, more of a percussive sound out of it. This is good for sound design, just like messing around with it and seeing what you can get. The density is basically how much of it you're getting, like, and it's not the more you turn this up, the less dense it becomes, and and vice versa. And it's just like the time between, I guess. The tone is the brightness. And then the wet is basically a delay and a reverb to give you more of that like underwater kind of feel. So yeah, the more you play with this, automate it and stuff in your track, you could get something pretty cool out of it. And then the effects rack that I have here, I'm just going to throw just like a random sample on here, which is, let's just turn up the dry and turn on the wet. Yeah, so it's like really loud. Just turn down the sample a little bit. Let's start it right here. Cool. Let's say, you know, we want something like this, like at the end of a tune or something. So let's automate the dry and the wet and see what we can get out of it. There we go. And that's just the dry and the wet. I'm going to turn the tone down a little bit and the density, make it a little bit more dense. And then I'm going to automate the wet as well. Yeah, cool. So we have, you know, the wet, we have the tone, the density like the other one. I also added noise, which is just downsampling. So this could be something, you know, if you just want to like mess with, you know, putting distortion on it a little bit. I also put a low cut and a high cut. Yeah, so the wet goes after the noise. So you may want to, you know, if you have it at 100%, then it's gonna basically destroy the noise. Oh, I also have a high cut on. Cool. So this is all stuff that you can just mess with. I'll delete all this automation and we'll just mess with, you know, how it sounds. So I'll turn the dry down, the wet. So yeah, hopefully that this is, you know, something that you can use. If not, that's fine. The link will be in the description of the video, and it's free to download. Just if you don't mind, check out my other music and my other videos. I'm going to be posting. It's a new channel, so I'm going to be posting some new stuff, you know, as I go throughout the week. Just like when I make stuff like this and upload it to my website, I'll let you know. If I ever update this, I'll let you know. If I, you know, update these Ableton devices and stuff. Otherwise, you know, just download it, unzip it, and then save it in, you know, one of your packs. And let me know what you think. And like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.